Initial conversations with Oshawa Fire Services really stemmed with talking to their training officers and asking, from a training perspective, what do you do today? And what would be something that you would like to do in the future? And really the first thing that came up in the brainstorming session was, how can we utilize virtual reality in enhancing training? Not necessarily to take away what they currently do, but how do you add to it? And in particular, how do we train in environments we can't physically train in? So something like a building collapse. For ethical and safety reasons, that can't be done in person. So how could we utilize something like virtual reality or mixed reality to help improve that type of training?
What we're doing is we're creating the sensory environment. So we're creating the smoke, the sound, virtual objects like walls, and we're using that mixture of the real environment and the virtual environment to train these firefighters in the most realistic way possible.
There we go, patient. Patient contact made. Attempting extrication out the side. Charge for fire here, buddy.
Before we started anything with this test, we had to figure out what type of wearables we wanted to use. And that was a big step in getting, okay, how are we going to use it? How are we going to time it properly with the test, as well as where we're putting it on the participants and if it's really needed.
They're about to enter into a hot chamber where they're going to sweat a lot. So we look at pre-body weight. Once they start, we have a known body weight, okay, a nude body weight. After the study, we're going to do a secondary nude body weight.
We've been using the polar heart rate monitors as well as our tinnitus scale to get body weight, body fat percentage, water weight for the body. We're using all this to then put in pre-test levels and post-test levels. That way we can see what's changed and what their body stressors are going through.
It was pretty astonishing to see how far we've come with technology. The smoke was there, the volume is there, it kind of blurs out everything and it zones you in on the actual scenario at hand. Even if people are in the background trying to talk to you, you can't hear it really. The sound is just so on point there. And you really focus in on everything happening in that moment.
As a crew, you have some downtime, you can run through a few evolutions, or it could be programmed into our training schedule. This would be easy to get out, easy to set up, very little involved in that sense, and then could be something where multiple people could do various evolutions in a short period of time.
Any solution that solves a safety problem is a great use case, because you're potentially saving lives. And if this application saves one life, then it's paid for itself completely.